All right. So chapter 25, verse 15 of Exodus of Shemot.
Right.
And so they're describing the building of the what do you call it, the ark in the tabernacle. And we
Right.
got up to the poles. And
Yes.
so the poles shall remain in the rings of the ark; they shall not be removed from it. All right. So Barbanel has a comment. So, well, a few people. In Numbers 4:6, it says that Aaron and his sons shall put the ark's poles in place. So they must have been removed once, so that they could be put back in place permanently by the priests. The poles were thicker at the... Oh, wait a second. Someone's calling me. It might be Dina. Let me just see who this is. Hello? Hi. Are you joining us? Are you joining us? Oh, I just invited you. Check your email also. I sent you an email invite also. I'll send it to you again. I just sent you another invitation. And I sent Sai one also. All right, bye. I'm glad I answered that. Here, she's trying to join us.
Who is Sai?
He's a member up at Temple Beth Abraham in Canton.
What's his last name?
Schlossberg.
Oh, isn't that interesting? Because I got some kind of, I don't answer mail things if I don't know who the people are. And I asked a couple of people down here, did they know this person? And I just didn't answer. I didn't know who he was.
Yeah. Okay. So the poles were thicker at the ends than in the middle, so that once inserted by force, they could not slide out. It is obvious that the poles must have sat tightly in the rings, so that when the porters climbed up a hill or down into a valley, the ark would not slide onto their shoulders. Since no one went near the ark, this ark, except for the high priest, on a single day of the year, the poles could be left where they were. But the poles for the copper altar out in the courtyard would have been constantly in everyone's way and were put in only to carry it. The point was that the priest should be able to lift it on their shoulders without touching it.
So I put a note on the box saying, Rachel does not live here anymore.
I'm not sure why.
When I had stuff.
I can't hear you.
She's not talking. She's on the phone.
No, I'm talking to you. The two voices were intermingled.
I'm not sure why it's so important that these poles stay in the rings.
Well, that's, I was just going to ask you that question. It says that so they don't touch. What did it say? They don't touch them?
That the poles should stay in so that the priest can lift it without touching it, meaning the ark.
So they weren't allowed to touch the ark.
Right.
Sorry.
But they built it, didn't they?
Yes, but once it was done, they weren't allowed to touch it.
Before, whether anything was in it, even before something was in it, they had to touch it. Okay.
Number 5. I'm just reading a Rashi note here that I haven't had a chance to read. I bet that's Sky calling you instead of answering.
No, it's Dina trying to call me.
Oh. Why would she call? She has to
I just sent you another one. I didn't know I could be in 2 Hangouts at the same time. This is kind of weird.
I don't think you can.
I am. I'm in 2 Hangouts at the same time. I'm talking to Dina on one and you on another.
You're kidding.
No, that's really cool.
I didn't think that could happen.
Let me, Dina, let me put the...
Scotch tape us together.
I just put the link to our Hangout in your chat. No, it's in the chat of this Hangout. Yeah, no, I know. Give that a shot. All right, give that. If not, call me back and then we'll all just join this one. Okay, bye. She's going to try and join us. I was just saying that I don't understand why it's so important. So yes, I'm sorry. So they built the ark, but they're not allowed to touch it once it's built. And once the stuff is inside, most importantly. But I still don't understand why, if they're not moving it, why it's important that these poles have to stay inside the rings, other than if they were larger at the ends, which is what this comment says, then they were stuck there. I mean, if I don't quite understand why it was so, it seems to be so important that they not be removed, but I don't know why.
And forever.
Right.
Olam. Wow.
They don't want it to drop on the floor.
No, but if they're not carrying it, why do you need the poles? Right? What I'm saying is, if it's just sitting there, why do you need the poles in it? Why do they have to stay
Because
in?
the ark should be all one thing. All one thing. Even the staves that carry it become part of it.
But then doesn't that raise the issue of, if they are a part of it and you're not allowed to touch it, how can you touch the poles?
Well, that's the only part of it you can touch. But the fact that, and you remember, you're probably touching it in the space in front of the ark. If you look at the picture, well, I have a picture, where the staves extend beyond the box of the ark. There's a front and there's a back space on which the shoulder, or under which the shoulders of the men would be. That way you're not touching the ark itself, but you are slightly in front of it under the stave and slightly behind it under this. And that keeps the ark holy that way. Even when you go to pick it up or put it down, you always use that space in front and behind.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. It's just a thought.
No, it's a good thought. And you should deposit in the ark the tablets of the pact, which I will give you. So the pact literally means the testimony.
Excuse me, what testimony?
The Torah.
The Torah.
Okay.
But specifically, it's really the Ten Commandments, I think.
It's the
That's what I was
testimony.
wondering, is it separated in any way?
Yeah. I think so. They call it Torah here, but I think they really mean the tablets.
It says, Rashi says, the Torah, which serves as testimony between me and you, that I charged you with the commandments that are written in it.
As when one entrusts someone with something extremely valuable. The Hebrew text does not mention tablets.
Oh.
But the reference is to the tablets of the covenant. They serve as written testimony to the covenant. It cannot refer to the Torah, which Moses had not yet written. There was no need to mention where the tablets were kept before the ark was constructed. Oh, she's calling me again. All right, I think we're going to, hold on a second. Hi. Yeah, that's funky. You might need to like close out of Hangouts and join back in or something. Like, you know, force quit the app or something. All right. If not, hang out me and then I'll have everyone else join your Hangout. Okay. Bye.
Sworno, for verse 16, the way he phrases it is, you shall place in the ark the testimonial tablets that I shall give you.
Right.
Future tense.
Yeah, this is
because they don't have them yet. Remember, they don't have the tablets yet.
I'm so confused. I was studying yesterday. I'm mixing up. I'm sorry.
No. So they had revelation happened, but they don't get the tablets until after we get this first set of instructions. Then Moses goes up on the mountain and the whole golden calf thing happens.
Okay.
So
all right. Okay.
It is an interesting question, by the way, because we get the tablets and then the ark is built. So the ark is not built until after we get the tablets. So it's an interesting question. What did they do with the tablets until the ark was built?
And what about the broken ones?
And where did we put? Well, those are in the tab. Those go into this box.
Are they there though? I mean,
well, we don't have it. We haven't gotten them yet. We haven't gotten any tablets yet. We don't get any tablets until after this whole story of the building of the tabernacle. But it's an interesting question. Like, what did they do with them? I mean, did Moshe just carry them around in a backpack? No, really. I mean, I don't know what they did with them.
Leave it to Moses. That's funny.
That's an interesting question. You shall make a cover of pure gold, 2.5 cubits long and 1.5 cubits wide. Oh, that's the cover on the thing. Okay.
Yeah.
And okay, she's calling. She can't get in. So I'm going to try and have her invite you all to hers. Hold on a second. Hi. Okay, so I'm going to, Lenore and Mom, Dina, can you invite them to you? Because I can't. Okay. Do you all see an invitation from Dina to this other hangout?
No.
In our email?
Yeah, I mean, in email or in Hangouts.
Oh, okay. Yes, I do. Do we go out of yours first?
Yeah, I'm going to end mine and we'll join Dina's.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay.